So there's plenty of people out there that are willing to go block the highway for their protests. There's plenty of people that are willing to speak out that you're a bot if you only have seven followers or whatever. I have 7 exactly. It's not exactly, but I'm not a bot, and I'm not hired by corporations to put a narrative out. I'm a human being, musician, and a depressed man who's trying to deal with it one way or another. I don't really want to go to counseling anymore. I would like to make some new friends, but that's a side note. Anyhow, I'm using this time right now because I have a friggin' flu, and I'm a shut-in. I'm a house man, but I work full time. I just have been out of work for a while and just got a new job. Of course, got sick when I started it. So, about to head back to work tomorrow, I think. Anyhow, I just wanted to give a heads up that anybody that wants to get online to support protests online, I'm all for it. I trust that you're not a corporation or a bot. And obviously there is corporations hiring people and making bots to feed narratives, because with money you can get more exposure. And that's just true. The more money you spend, the more accounts you can have, and yeah, when you go to the account, there'll be no postings or whatever. It won't have a name. And just want you to know I'm authentic, and that if you value protest, if you value freedom of speech, if you value this country moving forward in a positive direction, I think that a part of the answer is getting on YouTube and speaking. And you don't have to be like me and make way too many videos or anything. But, I'm not so much looking for the subscriber side of things or looking for a bunch of attention. I'm just trying to get the attention of the American people and just kind of get the masses to think, like, if you have a smartphone, use it intelligently. There is slaves in this hierarchy of how the business is done. And if you're going to use the technology, you might as well try to make a difference in protest online. If you're going to protest, don't go block the highways. People got to go to 9-to-5s, and that's the bread and butter of the USA is 9-to-5s. I'm getting sick of like rich people saying, you're stuck in your mentality because you're just not as enlightened as us. But really, all they do is post self-help shit and never actually bring anybody up to the top. So I'm not gonna name out names or anything. I already have before, but I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the idea that like I'm this and you're that, and because I learned how to kickbox and be hateful towards women, they respect me much more. It's the money, all right. And yeah, not a bad looking dude, Andrew Tate, whatever, no homo, but like either way. Of course you got a girlfriend, dude. You got fucking sports cars and shit. Like, that's the scariest thing, to be rich. Because people are willing to like you for that alone. And once that occurs, I don't know how real anybody is ever again to you. I've worked in the strip club industry where women are just fake. And that's what they do for a living, and it's fine. But that's what happens on the outside too, with men and women. Money grubbing people, the sugar babies, right? I used to kind of idolize that a little bit because I saw women making thousands of dollars a day, and I was like, wow, maybe you can find a rich person to just take care of you. But that's not the case, and even if it is, you're a fake ass motherfucker for doing that. Anyways, I don't need to go off on that rant. Let's expose the corruption in this country, and let's speak out about how it makes us angry and about how we want it to change. I don't really see another option, and call me ignorant, but unless we're voicing our freedom of speech, in the easiest possible way, in the least inconvenient and most efficient way, then that's the way we're going to get heard. It's not about making 1 million views. It's not about getting 1 million subscribers. It's about speaking out for the 9-to-5ers, speaking out for the truck drivers, speaking out for the farmers, speaking out for redacted, for putting their lives on the line, literally just to expose corruption. And, at this point, I don't know what's true and what's not. There's so much, like the fat electrician says, you open a history book and start reading, and you'll be talking about propaganda. So, wars are written by the victors, and to the victors go the spoils. And I think maybe in America, our politicians and our fat cat authorities have been way too fat and healthy for a long time, and they don't want us to fat shame them. And I really believe that. I think that they're fat, robust organizations that need to be cut down, need to be slimmed and actually trimmed and into the most efficient way. And that doesn't mean everybody gets fired. I don't know what it means. I'm not the president. Nobody made me in charge. But I have a right to protest. I have a right to speak. I have a right to believe in Jesus Christ. And I have a right to call Tom Segura fat. Just kidding, bro.